Jerry and Sam have been missing for 24 hours.
Yes, the Jackal will retrace the evildoer steps prior to the purchase of the
We need
plastic.
to figure out where Sam fits into all this.
Nice catch, sweet son. Wow.
What's your time frame?
When our boat go boom?
Jerry bought enough plastic to blow up a small building. We need to figure out where he's taking it.
Focus on the here and now, sweet Sam. That's all you've got left. Because eventually, when the time is right, that's your answer. By the way, I'll be gone and presumed dead. Our little boat will be in pieces, and so, regrettably, will you.
Match that used in the Metro Court lobby explosion, and then the Jackal traced a large amount of plastic purchased by Mr. Brosnan, aka Mr. Craig.
I know who you mean. Why would Sam leave her apartment with Jerry?
And in an amorous manner, if the eyewitness account is accurate.
Okay, I bet you Jerry was in the apartment when I went to check in on Sam.
That would explain why she encouraged you to leave in such a strident and vociferous manner.
Yeah, she did want to get rid of me, that's for sure.
But there's nothing to conclusively decide whether or not she is Jerry's captive or his accomplice.
Focus, sweet Sam. I'm only playing this to keep your mind off your fate. I mean, maybe a well-placed bullet would be more effective. What do you think?
I'm doing my part, you do yours. I get another question.
Ask away.
Were you serious when you said you wanted to turn your life around? Or were you just lying to everyone, including my mother?
Well, I did try, I suppose. I mean, my intentions were sincere, within reason. I didn't intend to entirely live within the narrow confines of the law, but I wanted mostly to avoid violence. And you know what? I soon realized that I didn't have the straight and narrow gene. And despite your protestations, neither do you, darling. So in a way, I'm doing you a favor. I'm allowing you to be your true self. I'm completing you. You see, we both are liars by nature. We're survivors. We're predators. We thrive on taking terrifying chances. We do it for the adrenaline. We do it for the rush. We do it for the power.
I am not like you.
Yes, yes. We live in the moment, you see. And when we try to change things, we only end up hurting ourselves and the people that we love. We're a bit like the captive tiger who, for no apparent reason, rips his keeper to shreds. I mean, he's just a tiger, you know. He's not doing anything wrong. His drive is pure intuition, not love. Like us, he bides his time and waits for the right moment to attack. You see?
While the Jackal does not relish thinking the worst of fair Samantha, she does have a history of questionable choices when disappointed in love. Darth Lansing comes to mind.
So you think Sam teamed up with Jerry when things went bad with Lucky?
Well, given her colorful history and her con artist past, I mean, we must question, in the vernacular, who is zooming who. I mean, perhaps when the vanished one, she was actually trying to live a law-abiding life, but when she found herself in jail, made the impulsive choice to cross over to the dark side.
The only problem with this theory is, why would she leave this detonator behind? If she's working with Jerry, she would never be that careless.
Well, then, perhaps what appeared to be affection to the nosy neighbor was in fact coercion, and fair Samantha left behind the telltale fragment as a clue and a cry for help.
I'm so sorry. I never meant to send a distress call on the radio. I'm so sorry.
Well, sending out a false SOS is a serious offense.
Oh, well, I'll gladly pay the fine. I mean, I apologize for doing such a stupid incident. I'm sorry.
Well, your radio seems to be in perfect working order, and it didn't trigger the beacon on its own.
Oh, well, you're putting me in an awkward position. I'll tell you exactly what happened. My girlfriend and I were enjoying ourselves, and we must have accidentally triggered the call for help. I'm sorry.
Well, where's your girlfriend now?
Well, she made a mad dash to the shower as soon as she heard the bullhorn. I mean, do you want to speak to her? I mean, she's terribly embarrassed. I'll be glad to call her if you want. I mean...
No, we'll let it go for now. But in the future, be more careful.
Oh, we will. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, officer.
Thank you for your cooperation.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Goodbye.
Why does Jerry need Sam as a hostage?
The Demented One's reasons are often a mystery, for
I
example.
need you to focus, because Sam only has value as a hostage in Port Charles.
I beg for enlightenment, with focus.
Which means Jerry needs Sam for something specific, and we need to figure out what that is.
I apologize for restricting your movement so harshly, but I can't destroy the radio, and I can't risk you sending a distress signal.
Doesn't matter. What you're planning is never going to work.
Oh, really? Just because you can't seduce me, you can't escape now. You're chipping away at my confidence.
You'll never be able to pull this off.
And why not? I blew up a hotel lobby in front of Port Charles's finest, and I got away with it. So what's so complicated about faking my own death in a simple boat explosion with a casualty in the mix?
Fine, sure. You can kill me. Wow. You can probably even run away from your enemies. But you know what? I'm not really sure how many times you get to rebuild your face. Which is why I don't think you're going to fake your own death. You're going to come up with plan B. You always do.
And why is that?
Jax, losing you would break his heart.
That happened a long time ago, darling.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, come on. The only reason why you came back to Port Charles and tried to get on this straight and narrow path is because Anne.
Oh, Jax will be sad for a while, but he knows deep in his heart that people like us can never be saved, darling.
Jerry may not have planned to take Sam hostage. She thought she would die in the explosion. Okay, so he must be hiding out somewhere. A warehouse, a boat, what do you think? What is that? What's that beat?
Early in his employ, the Jackal created a program to monitor all harbor patrols and to alert Stone Cold
Okay,
when
just get to the point.
The Coast Guard responded to a homing beacon, probably set off by a radio, apparently from a freighter named the Gibraltar.
Did the Coast Guard board the boat?
Yes, but it was deemed a false alarm.
Who was on the boat?
A man named James Brosnan.
Get a location on that freighter now.
This is a 91 Juget. Extraordinary bottle for a rare occasion. So, I think it's time to stop practicing self-denial, all right? Your time on Earth is almost over, so let's enjoy our time together, okay?
I don't plan on getting drunk with the guy who's going to kill me.
All right. I understand you're trying to keep a clear head in case of rescue. Well, you know, it's a bit of a waste of an evening and a waste of an extraordinary bottle. I've cleared our path with the Coast Guard. You know, there's no one coming to rescue you, so why don't we enjoy this evening together? Take some time. Because as long as this boat keeps going, no one will ever find us. Santi?